Hey, what's up everyone, this is YPC. So you are looking to get into PC VR and you have or plan to get a decently powerful rig with an RTX 3060 at its core. Will this GPU be enough to deliver a great VR gaming experience, or should you wait a bit longer to grab a more powerful graphics card? If that is the question that is floating around in your mind right now, you have come to the right place. I currently own an HP Reverb G2 and I've tested it with both an RTX 3060 and 3080 to see whether or not you can have a great experience with the former. Now, before we get into my thoughts on the 3060 as a GPU for VR gaming, I have to make a couple things clear. For this video, I have decided to specifically not show you numbers like FPS and such, because from my experience with VR gaming, the raw numbers don't really paint the whole picture. Consumer VR headsets employ various motion interpolation techniques to ensure a mostly smooth experience for the user. To put it very simply, even if your GPU can't handle the game you're playing in VR at a smooth frame rate, it'll come out looking reasonably smooth on your headset's lenses. This doesn't mean that any GPU is able to power a VR headset, of course, as the less frames are actually put out by the GPU, the harder it will get for the algorithm to help out till it eventually becomes impossible with a low-end GPU. I'm not going to go any deeper with explaining this, as this video is supposed to be rather simple to understand. I just had to mention this somehow before we get into the main subject of this video. So, is the RTX 3060 good enough for VR gaming? The short answer is yes. You can have a great time in VR. However, it is not without compromises. Let's have a quick look at some of the games that I have tested while using the RTX 3060. Half-Life Alyx, Budget Cuts, VR Chat, The Forest, Zenith, Elite Dangerous, Fallout 4 VR, Pavlov, Assetto Corsa, A Township Tale, Gorilla Tag, and a few others. Out of this list of games, I am happy to report that the VR native titles were all running fine. Some better than others, but definitely playable. As for the non-VR native games like The Forest or Elite Dangerous and Fallout 4 VR, to some extent, they were pretty rough. Personally, I am not someone who gets motion sickness from VR. That actually has never happened to me in VR before, and I'm thankful for that. But my head and specifically my eyes did start to hurt while playing these games. Also, many VR games you can find on Steam are poorly optimized, so when picking out games, you should have a quick look at the reviews to see if there are any major problems with that particular title. At the start of this video, I mentioned that I am using the HP Reverb G2, a VR headset which boasts about its high resolution, which is exactly why I decided to buy it. But with running a game on a high resolution like 4K comes the issue of needing a powerful GPU. So I was really surprised when I saw that the 3060 was actually able to power the G2 decently well, even at full resolution. For more demanding titles, I did have to adjust the resolution to make it more playable though. And if you are planning to get a VR headset with a lower screen resolution anyways, you'll probably be fine with the 3060, as long as you don't expect way over 100 FPS. As I've said, I don't want to draw out this video for too long, so I'll give you a quick and to the point answer to your question. If you own an RTX 3060 or plan to get one, and you want to get into PC VR, you don't have to upgrade. Headsets like the Oculus Quest 2, the Oculus Rift S, or other headsets with similar specs will run just fine without too much tweaking. However, all of this only applies if you don't get violently sick from a bit of stuttering. If you have tried VR before and got strong motion sickness from unstable frame rates or lower resolutions, you should save up to get a stronger GPU. Since I've tested with both a 3060 and 3080, I can confirm that it is a lot more pleasant if you can properly hit your FPS target. In one of my upcoming videos, I will talk about what I think would be an ideal setup for some decent entry-level PC VR gaming. So if you want to know more about that, I would recommend you to go and subscribe so you get notified when this video goes live. But that is it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, and I will see you in the next one.